Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. So, this morning we woke up to some very breaking news. One of the senators, United States senators from Arizona, Kyrsten Sinema, has left the Democratic Party. It was a surprise and has turned a big flip-flop into the Senate. So, why are we bringing the Senate up? Why is it important? Why are Republicans reacting the way they are? She is registering as an independent, so it really doesn't matter, right? Well, what Republicans are hoping is that Kyrsten Sinema would, as we know, we need to recognize that Senators Bernie Sanders and just King, they are independents right up here, and they are independent. So the ones in gray, the toss-up, they're the independent candidates. While the ones Republican candidates are here, the Democrat candidates, yeah. So I do want to talk about, well, this video is going to go through different turns and twists, so buckle your seats up. So starting off with how our little thing goes. So technically, Republicans have more senators in the Senate. However, Democrats, we have to associate Andrew King and Bernie Sanders. They just affiliate with Democrats, despite being independent. So it's a little fishy. So 49 Republican senators, 48 Democratic senators, and 3 independent senators. So that's what our Senate is of today. So as of today, the independents just gained a seat. So let's take a look here. So how this usually goes. So how do Democrats have a majority in the Senate? Let's take a look here. So independents have none, despite having 3 senators in the U.S. Senate. However, these senators can be independent, but they have to prefer either the Democratic or Republican parties. Andrew King and Bernie Sanders, in this case, prefer the Democratic Party. So this goes to the Democrats. So that is how Democrats have 50. And now Arizona's up in the air. It's whether she is now an independent. However, we can't say that Democrats have 51 seats in the Senate anymore. That's why Republicans are pretty excited. I believe it was like 40 hours of Democrats having 51 seats, but that was now fake news because now we have a seat that we're trying to figure out. Is Kyrsten Sinema going to affiliate more with the Republican Party or more with the Democratic Party? And the thing is, Kyrsten Sinema, we need to know about her. She's not at all like Tulsi Gabbard. She is a dino. And if you guys do not know what dino stands for, that is Republican in name only. Kyrsten Sinema is a very big conservative. She's like the female version of Joe Manchin, literally. She is the second most conservative Democrat senator in the U.S. Senate. So, abortion, I'm going to go look here. So, Sinema does support the right to choose. She's very libertarian. So, capital punishment. So, yeah, she's not much of a dino, but she is very big conservative. She has over 80% of, sided a lot with Donald Trump. So I'm gonna see what she thinks about Trump. She voted. So yes, she did support Trump's missile strike on Syria. however, voted against Trump's national emergency declaration on border security. So yes, she does vote against. She did vote to convict Trump in the impeachment trial. It says here, Kyrsten Sinema, allegedly a Democrat, still votes with Trump half the time. So yes, she's more of a centrist. Although, and she did pass a recent Respect Defend Marriage Act, which is heading its way to the Senate under her. And I'm curious what that has to do. So yeah, she's more of an LGBT activist. So, but a very big gun control. So yeah, she's kind of much of a liberal, leaning to the left, but has swung away from the Democratic Party, and now is an independent as of 2022. And she previously was a Green. So the question is she going to go for affiliate with Democrats or Republicans, despite being a conservative-ish, the Blue Dog Coalition. So I'm going to search up U.S. senators, current U.S. senators, and see what pops up. Because now we have 3 independents, and it really depends if those 3 independents are going to affiliate with Democrats. Because it is very possible that, let's see, Sinema could very much affiliate with the Democratic Party still, just not be a member of it. So this is how the current Senate goes. Elections. The only question is, where do I find where the 3 independents so let's just see. So yeah. So it says here, independent senators Angus King, Bernie Sanders, and Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona, they caucus with Democrats. So this doesn't really change the majority in Senate anyway. So it kind of is the same result, 51. So it's good we looked that up. Now, Republicans are badgering Joe Manchin into joining the Republican Party. If he does this is a 50-50. So it really depends here. Arizona, I would say yes, she's more of, not much of a dino, Kyrsten Sinema, but definitely a very good center when it comes to that. So, and it's a vote. When it comes to if Joe Biden is impeached by the House of Representatives, or other stuff like Democrats proposing their laws or doing stuff like that, Republicans can pray to Kyrsten Sinema to have her centrist views. I do not know her views towards the president. However, I believe Yeah, she has voted with Trump half the time. Comes to that. So, yeah, we have these Democrats caucus with. So, yeah. So, Republicans are badgering Joe Manchin. I think it has escalated. I'm gonna check and see what Manchin has to think about this. Fox News asking if Joe Manchin is next. The strategists are saying that the West Virginian isn't about to leave. About to leave the Democratic Party. That's what they say. However, we got to no. It doesn't. Sure, it doesn't really matter. Joe Manchin, although keeping him in the Democratic Party keeps some central balance for conservatives. Keeping him in the Democratic Party makes equal some central balance. Okay, we have a centrist view in the Democratic Party. I mean, more of a conservative in the Democratic Party. He could be the conservative voice in the Democratic Party. Republicans should support, be enthusiastic. Conservative Democrats should be enthusiastic. Try to get Joe Manchin to run for president. Thus, that's a good reason why he should. Thus, Republicans. That's a good reason that Republicans needs to go. Hold on. Let's see. Although I highly doubt he'd get the nomination. Too much opposition, but we can give this a try. See if, Liz Cheney. People are trying to push her to run. Why can't we push Joe Manchin to run for president in the Democratic nomination? So I would be interested to see what that election would be like. Liz Cheney versus Joe Manchin. Big flip-flop. Yeah, let's finish up here. So finally we knew the answer. The Senate is still 51-49. Republicans at this point. This, however, is a big win for Republicans. Sinema leaving. I haven't heard criticism from Sinema. I don't think she has gone so hardcore as Gabbard. As Gabbard annihilated the party, not annihilated, but just terminated the party with insults, calling it woke supremacy. Sinema hasn't done that so far, but she has acknowledged the growing majority of Arizonans going independent, and she stated at Twitter that she would want to join them. So that is why she's gone. And we'll hear more on this as this week learn more about this. Let's take a look now on Kyrsten Sinema's electoral history. Ignore. Let's do electoral history of Kyrsten Sinema. Senator Sinema. She was part of the Phoenix City Council. Not important. Arizona House of Representatives, the state government. Arizona Senate. Not important. U.S. House of Representatives. Yes, in a way, she was a part of the U.S. House of Representatives from District 9. And it seems District 9 is pretty chill. I believe it's like Flagstaff. She was re-elected 2014, re-elected again 2016, then in 2018 is like, oh, I'm going to try a different position. She decides to run for senator. And she beats Martha McSally by 3 points. So, very big win on her part. And however, I've heard if she was announcing whether she is seeking re-election. Sinema left the Democratic Party in December 2022 and registered as an independent. Kind of interesting because the independent thing, where it's not clear if she will run for re-election. And the polls. Now let's see. Doug Ducey is a potential candidate. Republicans think he's a good one. So, however, he has criticized Trump's efforts to overturn 2020 results. So keep that in mind. However, Arizonans tend to like him. I mean, he's a popular choice. So, this is 2018. Yep, that's electoral history so far for Kyrsten. This is her first, not even federal, this important election. So, U.S. election, I will call it. So, yep, that is it. What do you guys think of this? In retrospect, the whole party is in Manchin's hands. What will Joe Manchin do next? Will he join? What do you want Joe Manchin to do? What do you think is more realistic for Manchin to do? Do you think Manchin should join, keep his membership as the Democratic Party and represent conservative Democrats, along with Governor John Bel Edwards, who is just as conservative, from Louisiana? Or should he join the Republican Party and earn the GOP an easy win, another seat? Questions is, 2024, if the GOP pulls it off, there's another seat. This seat right here in Montana is also a centrist Democrat. That seat also is like Kyrsten Sinema. It has voted in the same positions as Donald Trump. However, Montana, this senator, I believe it's Tester. Tester is not a dino. He is Democrat. Has a lot of same positions as Sinema. So the question is, can the red state of Montana take down the Democrat senator from Montana? Would West Virginia give up Joe Manchin? And Joe Manchin, let's just think of it. Montana, West Virginia, the red states. If you want to run for re-election, you'll have better chances of winning. The best and most conservative thing to do, smartest option, was to register as a Republican. So if Manchin wants to win in 2024, his re-election, guess what? Manchin, he's not going to win. Although Manchin is still pretty popular, Democrats, I don't even think he might even get re-election. He got, let's just say he's got very controversial, with the Biden administration. So it is very unclear whether this, Mr. Manchin will run as a Democrat, and if so, if he runs as a Republican, it's an easy win for him. It's an easy win for Manchin. He'll win easily. But if he's going to continue being a Democrat, he is going to, being realistic, Democrats in West Virginia are going to try to take him out. And then he has an election. And let's be honest, West Virginia is a red state. It's not going to vote blue forever. And you'll see here in 2018, Manchin barely won against his opponent, Patrick Morrisley, getting a 49%, Morrisley getting a 46%. So Manchin needs to look at his efforts back in 2018. How well he didn't really do that well. I mean, yes, he won, but Morrisley did better. Also did good. Kind of interested to see the polls. So yeah. Yeah, they were even predicting a Morrisley win. Then there was the predictions in the general. Oh yeah, this is the primaries. Never mind. This is the general elections. Tilt, likely, lean. It went tilt, okay? It legitimately went tilt as of November 1st. So, always look at the previous election and see how you're going to do. So, that concludes this episode. I know I was about to wrap it up. However, it just went off a little. There we go. However, we just thought we remembered Joe Manchin and then Tester in Montana. So we're like, oh, we need to cover this. We'll be taking a look at dinos and rhinos next. And then, we're going, and my video on the election results, it's coming. It's going to take a while. I don't know if I said this already in my latest videos. It's going to come. It's going to take a little while, because, make all the 50 states, all the election results, and then recording. It's going to be hours. So it's going to take a while. Probably next year, 2023, early 2023, it'll come out. By then, all results should be out, thankfully. Thank you all for watching, and tune in as we take a look at Joe Manchin's efforts as the GOP is in his hands.